What is up, guys? Hope you're all having an excellent day. What the plan is for today is, it is Saturday for me. I don't know when this video will actually be updated, but I have my tune appointment on Monday, and all my parts are on my car now, so that's all good to go. All I have left to do now is a few little minor things. I actually unfortunately have a nail in one of my tires, so I'm gonna pop that wheel off and take it over to a shop just so we can take that out, seeing I will have to be driving for a few hours to get to the tuner shop that I'm going to. And also, what I wanted to do is clean the cob intake that I just recently installed. I bought it actually secondhand, and the intake's a little bit dirty, and I figured might as well make sure I have a clean intake filter before my tunes. Yeah, so what we'll do is we'll show you how I'm going to clean my air filter. I have a cleaner, and then I also have an oil that I'll spray on the outside of the filter after I'm done. But yeah, we'll show you how I do that in just a minute. Right now though, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pop off that back tire, so at least depending on how long the tire shop will take, I can run that to the shop, have them pull the nail, and then maybe while my filter's drying, that would kind of, I guess, be the best use of my time. So let's get that going here, and yeah, I'll keep you guys updated as we go. So after taking the one wheel off, I found the little nail that was in there. What I figured was, since I'm taking one wheel off, I might as well just take all four off. So last thing I want to do is go get one nail taken out of one tire and then realize I had another one the whole time. So might as well make sure on all of them, and then that way, while the wheels are off the car, I'll give them all a good clean. It's way easier to clean your wheels when they're off the car. I wouldn't do that all the time, but since I'm in this position anyways, might as well clean them. I'll also take the chance to clean the tire lettering because I haven't cleaned those yet. And what Tire Stickers does is they give you a little bottle of letter cleaner. So I'll spray that on the letters, see how that works, see if it cleans them well. And also it just gives me a chance to put all the wheels back on, torque them all down to spec, make sure everything's tight, check the air pressure. Alright guys, so I was able to get all the wheels off, and I looked over all of them, and they all seem to be fine except for that one where I noticed a couple spots actually. There was the guy right there. So I'll get that taken out of the shop. And there was also another little staple or something in there, so have them look at that too. Not too bad. Thankfully it's only the one tire. As you can see, I've had this tire lettering on my car for, I don't know, probably a month or so by now, and I still haven't actually washed it. And some letters are dirtier than others, but overall they're really not too bad. So what I'm going to do is get the tire cleaner that the Tire Stickers provided, and I will give them a wash and see how that tire cleaner works. And I'll also let you guys know how I felt about it. So just a bit of a close-up. You can see it definitely got a little bit of dirt, but really not too bad. It seemed like I've driven it for a month, but then again, this isn't my daily driver, so I haven't been driving it every single day, but really not too bad. So if you have to clean the letters once every couple weeks, I don't think that's too big of a deal. So give those a wash, and I'll let you know how that cleaner works. Alright guys, so in the meantime, what I did is I dropped off my wheel just over at a tire shop, and they're going to work on getting the nail out. And they'll call me back probably in the next couple hours, and I'll go pick it up. But while they're working on that, what I'm going to do is get this air filter out, get that clean, because there's going to be some drying time associated with that, so I might as well work on the car while I don't have wheels for it. As you can see, I have the cob intake with the intake box. All we're going to do is take your Allen key and take these 4 screws out that I have, pop the lid off, and then the clamp holding the filter to everything. I'll undo that, and then hopefully I'll be able to just slide the intake off, and then we can start cleaning it. Alright, so lid's off. Now what we're going to do is take my flathead screwdriver and loosen this clamp, and then hopefully we'll be able to just wiggle off the filter here. That way I don't have to take off everything. It'd be a lot more work that way. So we'll loosen this clamp here and then try and slide this filter off. Alright guys, and just like that, filter comes off. As you can see, it looks decently dirty. Like I said, I picked this up secondhand. I haven't actually washed it. I just put it on my car about a week ago, so figured I'd give this a clean before my tune here in a couple days. First thing you want to do before you start applying your cleaner to this is you just want to try and kind of knock it on the ground and try and knock any loose debris off of it. Mine really doesn't have too much coming off. But yeah, some people, if your filter is really dirty, definitely make sure to knock it around, try and get that loose debris and dirt off, and then we'll start spraying the cleaner on it. So just finished spraying the cleaner on it. By the way, I'm just using just this K&N cleaner because before I had actually put my cob intake on the car, I had just a K&N air filter. So this is just what I have left over, but in my mind it's probably the exact same stuff. It's just cleaner and oil, so it doesn't really matter in my mind if I have the cob stuff or the K&N stuff. I think it's all going to do the same thing. Now it says to let it soak in there for about 10 minutes and then take the hose and rinse it from the clean side to the dirty side. So that means what I'm going to do is take just a light pressured hose. By the way, you do not want to use something that's going to have high pressure. You don't want to like move or start to tear apart the fibers in the filter. I'll let that soak for 10 minutes and then I'll take the hose and start to rinse it off. Alright guys, so you can see just by spraying that cleaner on it and then rinsing it off how much of a difference that makes. And then also what you should do before you set this in the sun to dry is just shake it to try and get as much water out as possible. It'll help speed up the drying process. And don't try and speed it up by using any kind of hair dryer or heat gun or anything else. Like, you want it to dry naturally, so sit it up high in the sun, and I think it says to dry for about 20 or so minutes. So we'll shake it out as best as we can to get as much water out, and then let it dry in the sun, and then see where we're at in about 20 minutes. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take this air filter oil, and we're just going to spray it on the filter. Again, you don't want to spray too much on the filter. You don't want to soak it in oil. You just want to give it a light skim until everything is basically the color of the oil. Sometimes they're blue. I think this one is red. You spray it, let it dry for about 20 minutes, and then it says to come back and spray up any other parts that aren't kind of pink. So if there's any white spots still on it, just give it a little touch up. But spray it, let it sit for about 20 minutes, and then we'll check on it and see how it looks. Basically, we don't want it to be like dark red. We just want it to be pink. Because you don't want to be sucking up oil into your filter, so you want to keep the coats light. You definitely don't want to spray too heavy on it. So yes, let's do that and check on it in about 20 minutes. Another thing I forgot to mention is you do just want to spray the outside of the filter. You don't want to spray the inside. Just keep it on the outside. What's up guys? So filter has now been drying for like, I don't know, 20-30 minutes. I actually just went out and grabbed the wheel that I dropped off at the shop, and it's all patched up and it's all good. So that's nice that that's finally dealt with. So now I figured there's no rush. The filter takes like literally 2 minutes to pop back in. So what I'm going to do is start to wash all my wheels since I have them off the car. Wash them, I'm going to clean the tire lettering, and I'm going to use this rubber cleaner. This is what Tire Stickers provided in their kit. So I'm going to use that, and then by the time I'm done that, I'll pop the air filter back in. I figured that way this will take me a little while. Just give it more drying time before I throw it back on the car. If you have the time to dry it and you're not in a rush to put it back in your car to drive anywhere, might as well leave it off and really let it soak in. So that's what we're going to do. I'm going to throw the wheels out in the front yard here and just start to clean them. And then I'll also keep you guys posted on how this tire letter cleaner works. If you haven't seen my tire lettering video, definitely go check it out. I kind of give you guys a bit of an idea on how to install them on your wheels. But since then, which was about a month ago that I installed them, I haven't actually cleaned them, so they've held up really well so far. I just wanted to give you guys a little bit of an update on this tire cleaner. It actually works really well. All you said to do is just throw a little bit of cleaner on your cloth and then just wipe along the letters. And you can already see how much I've just done these 3 letters. They're back to like they're new white. And these are the ones that I haven't done. The tire cleaner actually does a really good job, and this is the one that they just include in the kit. Thankfully, I actually purchased the bigger one. It was like, I don't know, it's like $6 or $7, so it'll last me quite a while. But yeah, overall, definitely recommend picking up some of that stuff if you have this rubber tire lettering. It worked really well, and it took a matter of about 10 minutes to do all these 4 wheels, so really easy. So now all we have left to do is clean these filthy wheels because I haven't washed them. This is plastied up again, by the way, and also, if you haven't watched the other video on how I plastied them, definitely go check it out. Alright guys, so wheels and lettering is all clean again. Wheels are back on and all torqued down to spec, as you can see. And now all we have left to do is put our filter back in. I actually ended up just taking off this post-maf tube as well and cleaning that up a bit. So I'll pop that back in, pop our filter back in, and then we should be good to go.
Aside from my soul, there goes a sight, there goes a sight. Now there goes a sight from my soul. There goes a sight from my soul.
Hey guys, so got the post MAF sensor tube clamped down, got the air intake here back on, clamped on here, and yeah, no, it's looking a lot better. I just gotta toss the lid back on the top and we'll be good to go. What's up guys? So obviously, as you can tell, I'm back home. Hopefully though you enjoyed the video. As you can see, cleaning the air filter is super easy. It doesn't take much time. Honestly, the most amount of time it takes is just from the drying. But if you have other things to do on your car in the meantime, it's definitely a worthwhile thing to do. I'll definitely be doing a lot more little things like this, so if you enjoyed it, definitely let me know. I have my tune on my car here in the next couple days. That's kind of what I was doing here today, was trying to get my car just the final last preparations done. I had no oil change done and everything the other day, so other than that, all the parts are on my car, and I think I'm ready to go for the big tune here. So very excited for that. But yeah, no, so hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, definitely give it a thumbs up. Definitely subscribe for a lot more to come. And yeah, take it easy, guys.